I'm Mary and this is Sister Sarah, and welcome to our kitchen where healthy meets delicious.
So we're gonna make a Mexican enchilada pie. It's so easy. It's one of our household favorites. And I know everybody's looking for quick, easy meals that can be made with a few pantry items and a few things that are probably tucked in your refrigerator right now.
Yeah,
so
and we're also looking for economically friendly meals.
Yeah.
And what's cheaper than beans?
Right, and we're feeding a house full.
That's right. So we're gonna start off with chopping an onion into our electric oil skillet. And many of you may know that Sarah and I cook on Salad Master cookware, and you certainly don't have to have the electric oil skillet to do this dish. You can do all that we're doing in an 11-inch
a large skillet.
saute skillet. Exactly. So, but we do love our electric oil skillet because there's a probe, and you can set the probe for 20 minutes and just have dinner done like that and not worry about burning the dish. So we are going to start out with a quartered onion here, and we're going to use our Salad Master food processor because this is how we like to chop onions here. You can see how fast and easy it is to quarter the onion, to chop the onion here. And let's see, we're just gonna do a little bit more onion here.
And obviously if you don't have a Salad Master food processor, you can just slice the onion thinly, okay? Okay, so onion goes down first. And
Look
then,
how fast and satisfying that
I
is,
know,
huh?
right? And then we've got zucchini here. You could use a squash, or you could use some butternut squash. You could use really any vegetable that you want.
And then we're going to do a carrot here. You'll notice we're not going to peel the carrot. We like to keep the peeling on.
You're making me cry.
Oh yeah. You can get more nutrition in your food if you don't peel the vegetables. So did y'all know that when you cook carrots, you get more beta carotene? Sort of amps up the effects of the beta carotene. Okay.
Alrighty, so I've got 2 cans of black beans here and 1 can of pinto beans, and I just drained them, put them in this bowl, and because they're fairly bland coming out of a can, I'm gonna just sort of doctor them by adding a little bit of onion granules here, and I'm not measuring anything. If you want the recipe for this dish, you can go to maryandsarah.com. Cumin, I don't know, maybe adding about a teaspoon of cumin, and some garlic powder, and a little bit of smoked paprika. Love a little smoked paprika. And I love this particular brand of it. It's just a really smoky, delicious product. So,
okay, and while you're stirring up those beans with those spices, I'm gonna just take a can of Hatch enchilada sauce here.
Oh, and just a good bit of sea salt and pepper here because beans will just suck up that flavor, suck it all up because they're really
so I have 1 can of red enchilada sauce and 1 can of green here that I'm just mixing in.
And so you like the Hatch? I like the Hatch organic.
Yeah, I like Hatch organic, and I also like the 365 has enchilada sauce in a glass jar, and I buy that if that's available. So we're gonna just put a little of the Hatch enchilada sauce down. You'll notice we didn't put any oil in the bottom of the pan here. The reason for that is we're really being conscientious about not cooking with oils so much. Okay, so we've got a nice thick layer of the enchilada sauce
used about
down.
half the salt, would you say?
Yeah, or about a third probably.
About a third?
Yeah.
Okay, and so now I'm gonna add half of the beans here that I've seasoned. So you can use any beans that you like. You could use kidney beans or white beans, whatever. You could use refried beans if you like.
Okay.
About half of them.
And now we're gonna put the layer of sprouted corn tortillas. Sarah and I love to buy sprouted corn tortillas because they're just healthier. When you sprout things, think of them as having more life force.
Yeah.
It helps with the digestibility.
I love the texture of these too.
I do
They're just
too.
a little bit thinner and just like that. And do 3 or 4.
And sometimes they're hard to find, so I'll go to a grocery store like Good Earth here locally, or Sprouts, I think, is a store that we have locally, and I'll buy like 6 or 8 of them and keep them in the freezer so that I don't have them on hand when the kids want to make quesadillas or whatnot.
So should we go ahead and put the
beans? Let's put some more beans.
Okay. And I'll tell you what, you can do it in any order that you like. This is a very forgiving little casserole.
Yep. So we're gonna put some of the Hatch enchilada sauce. This is we'll just make this our last layer. You can see we're just sort of ad-libbing. You know, as long as you get all of it in, you're good to go. So I've put now 2 layers of the sprouted tortillas here, and 2 layers of beans, and 2 layers of enchilada sauce.
So this is a Bitchin Sauce, and Mary and I have such a crush on it. We think it's such an amazing dip, sort of dunk. I mean, we love to just put carrots or cucumbers in it.
And they come in so many different flavors. There's original, chipotle. There's one called Heat that's really, really spicy. We generally make it with the original because some of the other ones can be spicy, and this one's a little bit more neutrally flavored, which suits a big crowd. I think the best. Yeah. And then on top of the Bitchin sauce,
so I think of that is
we're gonna add the cheese.
But this is just I love that it's non-dairy. Like, it tastes really.
Think of it as your non-dairy sour cream.
Yeah. With a flavor.
And
pack.
if you can imagine yourself using sour cream, go right ahead. For our family, we're gluten-free and dairy-free for different health reasons. We're gonna do a dairy-free Daya cheddar cheese here on top. And I'm just gonna grate this on cone 1 with the Salad Master food processor. Look how satisfying this is. Wish you were here to try. So see how fast we can just grate this cheese up. Perfect. And Daya has several different flavors. There's one called jalapeno Havarti, which is really delicious. We use that if we can find it. It looks like this here. Really great product. So what we're gonna do here is pull out the probe, and Sarah's going to plug this baby in, and this will be melty and bubbly in about 20 minutes and ready to feed a full-on family of 8.
So I'm gonna start it at 350, and then when the vapor valve alerts me that the interior temperature is about 180 degrees, then I'm gonna drop the temperature to about 180 and then let it cook it's a total of about 20 minutes. But again, you could use a large skillet and do this stovetop I would cook it on a medium-low temperature for about 20 minutes as well. So when it's ready.
And the reason why we love this vapor valve is it alerts us when the internal temperature is 180 degrees. And what's significant about that is that the phytonutrients and the antioxidants and the vitamins and the minerals start to be diminished when you cook at super high heat. So this is a strategic way of cooking that Sarah and I are really adamant about, because we love the idea of boosting the immune system for our families right now, and also just knowing that we have more nutrients in our food. You know, the Mayo Clinic and Johns Hopkins did a bunch of research years back to show that when we cook at high temperatures, whether you're microwaving your food, grilling your food, or, you know, Instant potting, crock potting, all these different methods of cooking are high heat. So this is a way of knowing what the internal temperature is, and that way we know that we have more nutrition in our food.
So after about 20-25 minutes, this will be bubbly and yummy, and then we're just gonna garnish with I'll probably use this whole bunch chopped roughly to put on top for some added flavor. And if anybody wants a little added hot sauce, or we'll probably cut up some sliced jalapenos for those who like it spicy. So it's as easy as that. Again, for the recipe, you can go to maryandsarah.com and search Mexican enchilada pie.
And we're doing a bunch more videos, so check our new content out on YouTube. And thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate it, and we just want everybody to make healthy, delicious in their home kitchen.